What's up, YouTube? So I got asked a real good question. If everything was equal, if Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady was available, and you saw everything, and you could just based on their talent and projection, who would have fit better with the San Francisco 49ers? Both of them were, Joe Montana was their childhood hero, both of them at quarterback. So which one would have been fit best to take over that lead in Frisco? Both of them are disappointed they didn't get drafted by the 49ers. Both of them had aspired. Who do I say? Now, you know about Brady, considered the GOAT. 10 Super Bowl appearances, 7 chips, dominated, one with New England and with Tampa Bay. Aaron Rodgers had an incredible arm, one of the greatest talents ever, etc. Won a Super Bowl with Green Bay. But it's also he's won 4-time league MVP, but also considered an underachiever. And because he didn't seal the deal in the postseason. Postseason leaves a lot to be desired. So he's one of those kind of guys that his resume doesn't equate to his talents, and some people hold it against him. But this question was asked, who would have better represented the 49ers of the two? Based on the discipline, based on how I saw them, who put me more in the frame of mind of Joe Montana as far as cadence and understanding, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm going with Tom Brady. If the 49ers had have got a chance to get either one of these guys, because I think Brady's awareness to detail is better. Now, you could sit here and tell me Aaron Rodgers is a better talent. I'm not going to argue with you on that. I've seen Aaron Rodgers throw some haymakers. To this day, that ball came down wherever it wanted to. His touch, his accuracy, incredible. However, talent and that depth does not make you a better quarterback. It just means that you have specialized skills. And in some ways, I think Aaron Rodgers is overrated. In some ways, I think he's basically a more accomplished version of Jake Plummer and Jay Cutler, if you want my honest opinion. And there was, who else did I want to think of that will come to mind? Jeff George, too. These guys who can throw, incredible and talented, but they're disciplined. Because I can almost lump them, aside from that Super Bowl win that he's got and his league MVPs. Okay, so you'll say, well, that's all that plus his numbers. But it's something about his discipline, his arrogance, and his smug that never translated to the team. So when I look at that, I'm thinking, you did underachieve. You won, but man, it should be a lot more by you. And I just feel like there's an asterisk by him. Yeah, he's going to have a lot of stats and all that. But there's so many, he was dismal with the Jets in his last few years with Green Bay. And at that NFC Championship game where he was scared to dive in the end zone down about a goal line against Tampa Bay. And Brady was starting to unravel a bit through those picks.